I want to recap a few things that we're going to have this week that you want to be aware of. I want to go over the institutional ownership. This is just corrected upwards, and we keep saying that Fintel is, they've got their head in their arse lately. They've been very slow on updating this correctly, and we may have the exact same situation today. This is now almost 17%, and we maybe have two new institutional transactions here, maybe. And I want to go over the earnings expectations, the reported day. Okay, cat's out of the bag. There you go, right? Simple as it gets. And some new job listings and what this means. I want to reiterate how important it actually is that we have a responsibility that is literally committed to product launches, right? Nanonozzle, sequencing capabilities, guys. $200 price target 5 years from now if the nanonozzle is coming out, baby, and if it is as good as the patent claims it to be and fixes what current and sees what current nanoboard sequencing lacks. But anyways, also we're going to do the interest of Bionano. I want to talk about what the problem is with this this phenomenon right here. And we've got the average stock market returns by month. I want to talk about the freaking market crash possibility and what I'm doing to it, what I'm doing in my portfolio to have a little bit of risk, to have a little bit of hedging going on, and what I may be doing in the future and what's going on with that, and my BNGO position. And yes, I did add a lot of BNGO shares recently. At least for me, relatively, it's a lot for me, right? I've got over 2,000 shares now. I just added 300 on Friday. So our CEO is going to be talking next week, July 13th. That's going to be a Tuesday, if I remember correctly. Yes, okay, so the 13th, right there, right? That is where we're going to be. That's where the CEO is presenting. This is this week, and next week we got the CEO presenting, and I do think he's going to say some new stuff here, and I think it's going to be pretty sweet. Could we see some pre-anticipatory running up to this? I don't know, okay? Okay, the market is batshit crazy these days, okay? Last week, I've been totally off my predictions last week. I was totally off, and hopefully my predictions this week are going to be better. But I think he's going to, hopefully, I don't know. I don't have inside information. I think given the circumstances, given the date that they actually did this, July 1st, and the fact that it's before earnings, I think this and some other things, you pair these together, you get a strong case for Eric Holman actually saying something new and not just a boring OGM is better than NGS company overview type of spiel, like the usual is. All right, so as far as other stuff to look for from the Twitter, from the PR, really, there's not really, okay, we had a lot of presentations there. CMO did it, okay, the 8 talks and presentations, all this stuff happened. All right, we're not going to go over that right now. We can go over that tomorrow, though. The institutional filings, though, however, this is now 16.98%. This is higher than it was. This is the highest it's ever been in this year, probably. Okay, we don't have any new filings here, but if we look right here, right, and notice how close we are to 17%, right, we're only 0.2 away, right, boom, as simple as it gets. Now, if we look over here, this is according to this is according to CNN Business, right, okay, we've got two new filings here, well, not filings, but latest institutional activity. This is when it actually happened, 5/31/2021, right, this is, and this doesn't actually show up, right, credit, asset, we don't, like, right, if you just Control F, credit, there's not, okay, it's not there, they're not here, right? It hasn't actually went through yet, so maybe this is going to get filed pretty soon, putting us above this institutional ownership mark of 17%. Does that matter very much, Brandon? Is that really a lot? Is that really a big deal to you, like institutional ownership now? No, not necessarily. I just, this is, it's something, we're getting a fuck ton of institutional ownerships loading the boat, right? What does that mean? I don't have to explain to you what it means. It means we're going to the moon, bitch. No, okay, not really. I wish, but it is slightly bullish for the stock, right? Nonetheless. So I also want to look at the earnings they reported, the estimated date. So August 11th, August 12th, mid-August, this is when we're going to be getting it. And the consensus EPS forecast looking like 5 cents in the hole right there. And then if we look right here, it's -4. It's 4 cents in the hole. So it's just, they like to switch it around. They like to not. There's about 1,000 sources with dissenting consensuses. We'll see what it is. According to Wall Street, it's 3.5 million. That's the revenue, if I remember correctly. But anyways, that is what we're going to do. And yes, I do see this as a catalyst. Yes, I'm saying this. I'm just putting this on everyone's radar. We're like, what? Not even 40 days away. We're like, yeah, we're not even like 35 days away now. So this is going to be coming up. I think. I mean, hey, this could be 2 weeks from now. This could be this month. They could actually do it early. That'd be great, wouldn't it? And that is something that I want everybody to know about, kind of why I'm so bullish on that. And I've had several videos on that before. But basically, to give you the sum up, there's a ton of sapphires that we know about being sold this quarter, more so than any other quarter ever. So that's kind of as simple as it is. Now, if we look right here, marketing manager China, right? So this happened 2 days ago, right? Now, this is exciting because I know I already covered this, but I want to reiterate that this is a product launch, right? Okay, well, this isn't one, but one of the responsibilities and primary duties here is to be responsible for the development and execution of product launches. Now, I don't know about you, but this company is not one that's going to be selling teddy bears and candy bars. You know, this is a company that is genetics products and services for genetic testing, right? That's it. Okay, pretty much. Product launches probably going to mean nano nozzle, guys. We already know about nano nozzle. They've already been working on it. We essentially know for sure they've been working on it to some degree since 2016. Okay, now have they been working on it straight for 5 years, like nonstop, like having a couple people devoting all their full-time work to it? You know, I don't know, but I know that they've been working on it for a while. I know that I haven't seen one of these product launch responsibilities in a while, and I know that if this happens, the stock price is going to the moon. So this is one of the many reasons, not this listing here, but just the fact of nano nozzle launching commercially. That's a reason why you don't want to sell. But why you may not want to sell, right? Make up your own decisions. It's your money, not mine, right? All right, so if we look at the interest of the stock, right? So ape language here real quick. Nano nozzle is coming most likely. This is more evidence for it. That's what I would say. All right, now if we look at the interest here, right? We're looking at, what, 18, right? It hasn't gone up. All right, it's going down by and large. Now, what's the problem with this brand? Why does this matter? It matters because if we don't have any interest, we don't have any new people coming in. It's obvious, I know, but this is the thing. When we went up here, we started running up, right, late December. This is when we started going way up, right? Around January, February 16th, that was our peak. We were way higher. Now, there's no one cares about Bionano. Now, this is just Google. This is just one metric, right? Okay, do fallacy composition, right? Do what you will with information, right? Sure. But I want everybody to understand that the interest right now is not that high. And if we were to get this higher through, whether that be Wall Street bets, good earnings, and also this channel blowing up, right? That would be sweet, right? And mutually beneficial for you for sure, because I'm using all my money from YouTube and back into straight YOLOing BNGO, right? All the profits that we make, YOLOing back into BNGO, essentially. And so this is something that if we sell this to go up, whatever it is, Wall Street bet squeeze, short squeeze, whatever it is, that's going to bode well for the stock. And why you bring this up right now, I just want to put it out to everybody that if you're an investor and shareholder in BNGO, you should be trying to do what you can for the publicity of BNGO. Okay, I'm sure there's plenty of things that pop up in your mind when you think about, okay, how can I increase the knowledge that other people have of the stock BNGO and the company, right? There's plenty of things you can do. All right, now the average monthly stock market trend. So I just want to talk about the stock market crash, right? Everybody's worried about a crash, including me, or at least a correction. I'm definitely worried about a strong correction. Crash. I'm worried about a crash as well, potentially, right? I don't think that's very likely, but I think it's possible. And I want to say that this is the other account. Here, let me go to the real account. So if we look right here, I have a ton of buying power on me, okay? I bought 300 shares. Now, I bought 300 shares of BNGO at 672, and that's literally where we closed on the day. But I have a ton of buying power. I mean, relatively, okay? For some of you, that's nothing, right? But for me, that's enough where I'm like, okay, if we're going to crash, I'm going to buy the dip, and we're going to be good a year from now, or 5 years from now, or whatever it is, right? That's kind of my mentality. So I just want to say, if the worst case scenario comes to fruition, right? Markets crash 10%, 15%. What's that going to do to BNGO, Brandon? It's going to kill it. We're going to get decimated. It's going to be death and carnage, and we're going to suffer together. But I recommend everybody having some buying power on just in case. I'm not saying sell out now. Hell no. I'm saying be prepared for the small chance of a correction or a market crash, right? That's all I'm saying. Now, portfolio showcase, I already showed you. So there it is, BNGO position, and we are going to be streaming tomorrow, right? Everything's the same. Okay, yesterday we took the one break. Anyways, we're going to be streaming tomorrow, so I want to see everybody on the stream. And quick plug, I want to say why. Okay, feel free to click off now if you want. Right, it's fair enough. But I just want to say about this channel, right? Why should you care about this channel? Why should you keep up with us or support us in any way, right? I think you should do it because, number one, the more people that see this channel, the more people that see BNGO, bullish BNGO, $100 price target, right? Nano nozzle, see me having 100% of the portfolio in, they're gonna be exposed positively to BNGO. Also, number two, all the money that we make is thrown right into BNGO, baby. So essentially, if you're supporting this channel, whether that's through liking, subbing, whatever the hell it is, right? You're in a way helping BNGO. Actually, you are, right? Indirectly, you literally are. So, I'm just saying, I know it's like, oh, he's biased, self-interest. I know it's in my best interest. Yes, I'm biased, but it is seriously mutually beneficial if you help the channel. Anyways, with that being said, I know I'm annoying at this point. Thank you all so much. There's the portfolio. 100% of the portfolio is BNGO. It's not finished by its CEO.